Scrum Master. Scenario. The Scrum Master is not effectively facilitating the Scrum ceremonies. The team feels that the ceremonies are unproductive and a waste of time. Answer. The Scrum Master should work with the team to identify the problems with the Scrum ceremonies and find ways to improve them. They should also be sure to explain the purpose of each ceremony and how it contributes to the success of the project. Scenario. The Scrum Master is not protecting the team from distractions and interruptions. The team feels that they are not able to focus on their work. Answer. The Scrum Master should work to create a focused work environment for the team. They can do this by setting clear expectations, enforcing rules, and removing distractions. Product Owner. Scenario. The Product Owner is not providing clear and concise user stories. The team is struggling to understand the requirements and deliver the product. Answer. The Product Owner should work with the team to improve the quality of user stories. They should use the INVEST criteria to ensure that user stories are independent, negotiable, valuable, estimable, sized appropriately, and testable. Scenario. The Product Owner is constantly changing the priorities of the backlog. The team is frustrated and feels like they are never able to make progress. Answer. The Product Owner should communicate changes in priorities to the team in a timely manner and explain the reasons behind the changes. They should also work with the team to adjust the sprint backlog accordingly. Technical debt. Scenario. The team is accumulating a lot of technical debt. This is starting to impact the quality of the product and the team's ability to deliver new features. Answer. The team should address the technical debt as soon as possible. They can do this by setting aside time each sprint to fix technical debt issues and by implementing continuous integration and continuous delivery practices. Scenario. A team member is concerned about the amount of technical debt. However, they are afraid to speak up because they fear being criticized. Answer. The team should create an environment where everyone feels comfortable expressing their concerns. They can do this by establishing psychological safety and encouraging open communication. Scaling agile. Scenario. The organization is growing rapidly, and the current agile practices are no longer effective. Answer. The organization should consider scaling agile frameworks such as Safe or Less. These frameworks can help to coordinate multiple agile teams and ensure that they are working towards a common goal. Scenario. The organization is struggling to adopt an agile mindset. There is a lot of resistance to change from both management and employees. Answer. The organization should provide training and support to help people understand the benefits of agile. They should also involve people in the change process and address their concerns. Continuous learning. Scenario. The team is not keeping up with the latest technologies and trends. This is putting them at a disadvantage compared to their competitors. Answer. The team should make time for continuous learning. They can do this by attending conferences, workshops, and online courses. They can also subscribe to industry publications and blogs. Scenario. A team member is not willing to learn new skills. This is preventing them from being able to contribute to the team. Answer. The team should encourage the team member to participate in learning activities. They can also provide them with resources and support. Scenario. Two developers are working on the same feature, but are not communicating effectively. This is leading to duplication of effort and conflict. Answer. The developers should schedule regular meetings to discuss their progress and identify any potential conflicts. They should also use tools, such as version control and communication channels to share information and keep each other updated. Scenario. A team member is working remotely and feels disconnected from the rest of the team. This is impacting their morale and productivity. Answer. The team should make a conscious effort to include a remote team member in all discussions and activities. They can use tools such as video conferencing and collaboration platforms to stay connected. Stakeholder management. Scenario. A stakeholder is not happy with the progress of the project and is threatening to pull funding. Answer. The team should meet with the stakeholder to discuss their concerns and address their expectations. They should also be transparent about the challenges they are facing and provide regular updates on the progress of the project. Scenario. A stakeholder is not providing clear feedback on the product. This is making it difficult for the team to understand their needs and deliver a product that meets their expectations. Answer. The team should work with the stakeholder to establish a clear communication plan. This plan should include the frequency and format of feedback, as well as the channels that will be used for communication. Metrics and measurement. Scenario. The team is not measuring their progress effectively. This is making it difficult to track their performance and identify areas for improvement. Answer. The team should select a set of metrics that are relevant to their project and goals. They should then track these metrics regularly and use the data to inform their decision-making. Scenario. The team is focusing too much on metrics and not enough on delivering value to the customer. This is leading to frustration and burnout. Answer. The team should remember that metrics are just a tool. They should not be used to replace human judgment or to drive the team in the wrong direction. Psychological safety. Scenario. A team member feels uncomfortable speaking up in meetings because they are afraid of being ridiculed or criticized. This is inhibiting their creativity and preventing them from contributing to the team. Answer: the team should create a culture of psychological safety. This means that everyone should feel comfortable sharing their ideas and opinions without fear of judgment. Scenario: a team member is experiencing burnout and is no longer able to perform their job effectively. This is impacting the team's productivity and morale. Answer: the team should support the team member who is experiencing burnout. This may involve providing them with time off, resources to help them manage stress, and assistance with their workload. Continuous improvement. Scenario: the team is not learning from their mistakes. This is causing them to repeat the same errors and preventing them from improving their performance. Answer: the team should take the time to reflect on their past performance and identify areas for improvement. They should then put in place processes to ensure that they do not repeat the same mistakes in the future. Scenario: the team is resistant to change and is not open to trying new things. This is hindering their ability to adapt to changing circumstances and stay competitive. Answer: the team should embrace a culture of continuous improvement. This means being open to new ideas and willing to experiment with new approaches, automation, and testing. Scenario: the team is manually testing all of their code. This is taking up a lot of time and resources. Answer: the team should consider implementing automated testing practices. This will free up time for developers to focus on other tasks and help to ensure that the product is of high quality. Scenario: a bug is discovered in production that could have been caught during testing. This is causing customer dissatisfaction and damage to the team's reputation. Answer: the team should review their testing processes and identify areas for improvement. They should consider expanding their test coverage and using more rigorous testing techniques. Documentation and artifacts. Scenario: the team's documentation is outdated and inaccurate. This is making it difficult for new team members to get up to speed and for the team to collaborate effectively. Answer: the team should update their documentation regularly and ensure that it is accurate and accessible to everyone. They should also consider using tools, such as wikis and online collaboration platforms, to make their documentation more collaborative. Scenario: the team is not using a standard format for their artifacts. This is making it difficult for them to track their progress and share information with other teams. Answer: the team should agree on a standard format for their artifacts. This will make it easier for them to collaborate and share information with each other. Scrum events and ceremonies. Scenario: the team is not using the Scrum ceremonies effectively. They are either skipping them altogether or rushing through them. Answer: the team should review their Scrum ceremonies and make sure that they are being used effectively. They should also set clear expectations for each ceremony and ensure that everyone is participating actively. Scenario: the team is not holding the Scrum Master accountable for facilitating the Scrum ceremonies. This is leading to inconsistent and unproductive meetings. Answer: the team should establish clear expectations for the Scrum Master and hold them accountable for facilitating the Scrum ceremonies effectively. They should also provide feedback to the Scrum Master on a regular basis. Agile estimation and planning. Scenario: the team is consistently underestimating the effort required for tasks. This is leading to missed deadlines and frustration. Answer: the team should improve their estimation techniques. They can do this by using historical data, breaking down tasks into smaller pieces, and using relative estimation techniques. Scenario: the team is not planning their sprints effectively. This is leading to a lot of waste and rework. Answer: the team should improve their sprint planning process. They can do this by setting clear goals for each sprint, identifying dependencies between tasks, and allocating resources effectively. Agile values and principles. Scenario: a team member is not adhering to the agile values and principles. This is causing conflict and disruption within the team. Answer: the team should address the team member's behavior and explain the importance of adhering to the agile values and principles. They should also provide support and guidance to help the team member understand and embrace these values and principles. Scenario: the organization is not supportive of the agile way of working. This is making it difficult for the team to be successful. Answer: the team should advocate for agile within the organization. They can do this by sharing their successes and highlighting the benefits of agile. They can also work with management to remove obstacles and create a more supportive environment for agile teams. Scenario: the user stories are not specific enough. The team is not sure what they are supposed to build. Answer: the team should work with the product owner to refine the user stories. They should identify the who, what, when, where, and why of each user story and ensure that it meets the invest criteria. Scenario: the backlog is too large and contains too many low-priority items. This is making it difficult for the team to focus on the most important tasks. Answer: the product owner and the team should regularly review the backlog and prioritize the items. They should remove low-priority items and break down large items into smaller, more manageable ones. Team dynamics and conflict resolution. Scenario: two team members are constantly arguing and disrupting the team's productivity. Answer: the team should address the conflict directly and respectfully. They can use conflict resolution techniques such as active listening, I statements, and compromise. Scenario: a team member is not pulling their weight and is not contributing to the team's success. Answer: the team should provide the team member with feedback and support. They should also set clear expectations and consequences for performance, change management, and adaptability. Scenario: the requirements for the project have changed significantly since the beginning of the sprint. This is causing confusion and frustration for the team. Answer: the team should adapt to the changes and update their sprint goals and backlog accordingly. They should also communicate the changes to stakeholders and manage their expectations. Scenario: the team is struggling to adapt to a new technology or process. This is slowing down their progress and impacting their morale. Answer: the team should provide training and support to help them learn the new technology or process. They should also be patient and allow them time to adjust. Metrics and reporting. Scenario: the team is not tracking the right metrics. This is making it difficult for them to measure their progress and identify areas for improvement. Answer: the team should identify a set of metrics that are relevant to their project and goals. They should then track these metrics regularly and use the data to inform their decision-making. Scenario: the team is not reporting their progress effectively. This is leading to confusion and frustration among stakeholders. Answer: the team should establish clear communication channels and reporting formats. They should also provide updates regularly and keep stakeholders informed of their progress. Retrospectives and continuous improvement. Scenario: the team is not learning from their mistakes. They are repeating the same errors and not improving their performance. Answer: the team should take the time to reflect on their past performance and identify areas for improvement. They should then put in place processes to ensure that they do not repeat the same mistakes in the future. Scenario: the team is not open to new ideas and is resistant to change. This is hindering their ability to adapt to changing circumstances and stay competitive. Answer: the team should embrace a culture of continuous improvement. This means being open to new ideas and willing to experiment with new approaches. 10 more agile scenario questions and answers. Estimating and planning. Scenario: during sprint planning, the team feels pressured to commit to more work than they can realistically complete. This leads to burnout and missed deadlines. Answer: the team should resist pressure to overcommit and focus on identifying the most important tasks they can accomplish within the sprint. They should also communicate openly with the product owner and stakeholders about their capacity. Scenario: the team struggles to accurately estimate the effort required for tasks. This leads to unrealistic expectations and poor planning. Answer: the team should experiment with different estimation techniques, such as planning poker or relative estimation, and track their accuracy over time. They can also break down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable units. Cross-functional collaboration. Scenario: the team experiences communication silos between developers, testers, and other stakeholders. This leads to misunderstandings, rework, and delays. Answer: the team should adopt practices that encourage cross-functional collaboration, such as co-location, pair programming, and daily stand-up meetings. They should also establish clear communication channels and expectations. Scenario: a lack of ownership and accountability leads to finger-pointing and a blame game when problems arise. Answer: the team should promote a culture of ownership and accountability by encouraging individual and collective responsibility for delivering high-quality work. They can also implement practices like blameless postmortems to learn from mistakes without assigning fault. Technical debt and quality. Scenario: the team accumulates technical debt due to time pressure or lack of focus on quality. This leads to performance issues, maintenance difficulties, and increased costs in the long run. Answer: the team should integrate quality checks throughout the development process, including automated testing and code reviews. They should also allocate time and resources to address technical debt proactively and ensure long-term sustainability. Scenario: a lack of testing leads to defects being discovered late in the development process, requiring costly rework and jeopardizing release deadlines. Answer: the team should implement a robust testing strategy that includes unit testing, integration testing, and acceptance testing. They should also empower testers to participate throughout the development cycle and advocate for quality. Scaling agile. Scenario: as the team grows, it becomes difficult to maintain communication and coordination, leading to inefficiencies and decreased agility. Answer: the team should consider scaling frameworks, such as SAFe or less, to manage dependencies and ensure alignment across multiple teams. They should also invest in communication tools and practices to facilitate collaboration. Scenario: the organization's culture is not conducive to agility, with rigid hierarchies and inflexible processes. This hinders the team's ability to adapt and respond to change. Answer: The team should work with management to promote an agile mindset throughout the organization. They can lead by example, share success stories, and participate in change management initiatives. Continuous learning and development. Scenario: team members lack the skills and knowledge required to implement new technologies and adapt to changing market demands. Answer: the organization should invest in continuous learning and development opportunities, such as training programs, conferences, and online resources. They should encourage employees to take ownership of their personal development and explore new skills. Scenario: knowledge sharing and best practices are not effectively shared within the team, leading to duplication of effort and missed opportunities for collaboration. Answer: the team should foster a culture of knowledge sharing through practices like brown bag lunches, internal wikis, and mentoring programs. They should also encourage open communication and collaboration to leverage diverse perspectives and experiences. Product ownership. Scenario: the product owner is unavailable or unresponsive, making it difficult for the team to understand priorities and requirements. Answer: the team should establish clear communication channels and expectations with the product owner, including defining availability times and response protocols. They should also consider having a backup product owner in case of emergencies. Scenario: the product owner frequently changes priorities and requirements mid-sprint, disrupting the team's workflow and causing frustration. Answer: the product owner should communicate changes in priorities clearly and with justification. They should also consider introducing buffers in the sprint schedule to accommodate unforeseen changes. User feedback and iteration. Scenario: the team lacks access to user feedback, limiting their ability to understand user needs and iterate on the product effectively. Answer: the team should actively seek user feedback through surveys, user interviews, and usability testing. They should also integrate user feedback loops into the development process to ensure iterative improvement. Scenario: the team struggles to prioritize conflicting user needs and feedback, leading to confusion and delays in decision-making. Answer: the team should employ decision-making frameworks, such as the Moscow method, to prioritize user needs based on importance and feasibility. They should also engage in open discussion and collaboration to resolve conflicting priorities. Performance management and motivation. Scenario: the team lacks transparency in performance management, leading to demotivation and decreased engagement. Answer: the team should establish clear performance expectations and provide regular feedback to individuals and the team as a whole. They should also encourage self-reflection and development opportunities to promote intrinsic motivation. Scenario: team members experience burnout due to long working hours, unrealistic expectations, and lack of work-life balance. Answer: the team should implement practices to promote sustainable work habits, such as limiting overtime, encouraging breaks, and fostering a culture of open communication about workload concerns. External dependencies and collaboration. Scenario: the team is dependent on external stakeholders who are unreliable or unresponsive, leading to delays and missed deadlines. Answer: the team should proactively manage external dependencies by establishing clear communication channels, identifying potential risks, and defining contingency plans. They should also consider building relationships and fostering trust with external stakeholders. Scenario: collaboration with other teams within the organization is inefficient and siloed, leading to suboptimal results. Answer: the team should establish inter-team collaboration practices, such as regular sync meetings, shared workspaces, and cross-functional teams. They should also encourage open communication and knowledge sharing to break down silos and achieve common goals. Agile values and principles. Scenario: the team prioritizes individual goals and recognition over team collaboration and collective success. Answer: the team should reaffirm their commitment to agile values such as collaboration, self-organization, and continuous improvement. They should also reward and recognize team achievements to foster a shared sense of purpose and ownership. Scenario: the team is resistant to change and new ideas, hindering their ability to adapt and innovate. Answer: the team should create an environment of psychological safety where experimentation and learning from mistakes are encouraged. They should also adopt practices such as retrospectives and blameless postmortems to promote continuous learning and growth. Emergent requirements and change management. Scenario: during sprint execution, the team encounters unforeseen requirements that significantly impact the planned work. Answer: the team should assess the impact of the new requirement on the sprint goals and backlog. They should then evaluate the feasibility of incorporating the change and communicate the potential impact to stakeholders. Scenario: stakeholders resist change requests from the team, even when they are demonstrably beneficial for the product. Answer: the team should clearly articulate the rationale and potential benefits of the change to stakeholders. They can also involve stakeholders in the decision-making process to increase buy-in and ownership. Transparency and visibility. Scenario: the team lacks transparency into other teams' work, leading to duplicated efforts and missed opportunities for collaboration. Answer: the team should implement tools and practices that promote transparency, such as shared dashboards, project wikis, and regular cross-team meetings. They should also encourage open communication and collaboration to identify dependencies and opportunities for synergy. Scenario: the team's work is not visible to stakeholders, leading to misunderstandings and a lack of trust in the process. Answer: the team should regularly showcase their work through demos, presentations, and progress reports. They should also actively solicit feedback from stakeholders and address their concerns transparently. Decision-making and consensus. Scenario: the team struggles to make decisions efficiently due to conflicting opinions and indecisiveness. Answer: the team should establish decision-making frameworks and protocols, such as voting or consensus-based approaches, depending on the context. They should also encourage open discussion and respect diverse perspectives to reach informed decisions. Scenario: the team lacks ownership and accountability for decisions, leading to a lack of commitment and follow-through. Answer: the team should actively involve team members in the decision-making process and ensure everyone understands their role and responsibilities. They should also encourage individual and collective ownership for driving decisions forward. Distributed teams and remote work. Scenario: communication and collaboration become challenging for geographically dispersed teams, impacting team dynamics and productivity. Answer: the team should utilize asynchronous communication tools and practices, such as online chat platforms, project management software, and video conferencing. They should also schedule regular virtual meetings and encourage social interaction to maintain team cohesion. Scenario: time zone differences create scheduling conflicts and hinder collaboration between distributed team members. Answer: the team should identify overlapping work hours and schedule meetings accordingly. They should also utilize asynchronous communication tools and practices to overcome time zone differences and ensure everyone can contribute effectively. Continuous improvement and learning. Scenario: the team fails to learn from past mistakes and experiences, repeating the same errors in subsequent sprints. Answer: the team should conduct regular retrospectives to identify areas for improvement and implement concrete action plans to address them. They should also encourage open communication about mistakes and foster a culture of learning from failure. Scenario: the team is resistant to feedback and suggestions for improvement, hindering their growth and development. Answer: the team should create a safe space for honest feedback and constructive criticism. They should also encourage self-reflection and personal development through training programs, mentoring opportunities, and knowledge-sharing initiatives. Metrics and measurement. Scenario: the team is focused on the wrong metrics, leading to a misalignment between their efforts and the desired outcomes. Answer: the team should carefully define the key performance indicators that align with their project goals and stakeholder expectations. They should focus on measuring progress towards these KPIs and adjust their approach based on the insights gained. Scenario: the team spends too much time collecting and analyzing data, neglecting the actual work of delivering value. Answer: the team should implement lightweight metrics and data collection methods that provide actionable insights without adding unnecessary overhead. They should focus on utilizing data to inform decisions and improve their performance, not simply documenting activities. Continuous delivery and automation. Scenario: the team struggles to release new features frequently and reliably due to manual processes and lack of automation. Answer: the team should invest in continuous integration and continuous delivery tools and practices to automate the build, test, and deployment processes. They should also strive to automate repetitive tasks to free up time for more strategic initiatives. Scenario: deployment failures and rollbacks occur frequently, causing disruption and delays in delivering value to users. Answer: the team should implement robust testing and monitoring practices to identify and address potential issues before deployment. They should also employ rollback strategies and automated recovery mechanisms to minimize the impact of failures. Security and compliance. Scenario: the team lacks awareness of security vulnerabilities and compliance requirements, putting the product and user data at risk. Answer: the team should integrate security considerations throughout the development process, from planning and design to testing and deployment. They should also seek guidance from security experts and comply with relevant regulations to ensure product security and data privacy. Scenario: the team encounters challenges in integrating security practices within their agile workflow, causing friction and delays. Answer: the team should adopt security practices that are compatible with agile principles and promote collaboration between security teams and developers. They can leverage automation and security tools to streamline security processes and integrate security seamlessly into the development lifecycle. Psychological safety and team dynamics. Scenario: team members feel hesitant to speak up and share their ideas due to fear of criticism or judgment. Answer: The team should foster a culture of psychological safety, where everyone feels comfortable expressing their opinions and concerns without fear of repercussions. They should encourage open communication, active listening, and respect for diverse perspectives. Scenario: conflict arises within the team due to personality clashes or differing work styles. Answer: the team should address conflicts constructively through open communication and active listening. They can also leverage conflict resolution techniques and team-building activities to strengthen relationships and improve collaboration. Agile leadership and coaching. Scenario: the team lacks clear direction and guidance from leadership, leading to confusion and uncertainty about priorities. Answer: agile leaders should provide clear vision and communication, empowering the team to make decisions and solve problems within defined boundaries. They should also actively coach and support team members to develop their skills and capabilities. Scenario: the team feels micromanaged and controlled by leadership, hindering their autonomy and creativity. Answer: agile leaders should trust the team to self-organize and manage their work effectively. They should provide guidance and support, but avoid micromanaging or dictating how the team works. They should also delegate tasks and empower team members to take ownership and responsibility. 65. UI: how users interact with a digital interface. 66. UX: users' overall satisfaction with a product. 67. Technical debt ratio: accumulated technical debt against total development cost. 68. Agile maturity: level of an organization's adoption and effectiveness of agile practices. 69. Lean startup: iterative approach to test and validate business ideas with minimal resources. 70. Anti-pattern: repeatedly ineffective approach or practice. 71. Brown bag lunch: informal gathering for knowledge sharing and discussion. Feature teams: cross-functional teams dedicated to specific features. 73. Triple D: organizing software design around core business domains. 74. BDD: specifying requirements based on user stories and scenarios. 75. Kanban maturity model: framework for assessing and improving Kanban implementation. 76. CD pipeline: automated process for building, testing, and deploying software. 77. DevOps: collaboration between development and operations teams for faster and more reliable software delivery. 78. Value stream mapping: visualizing the flow of activities delivering value to customers. 79. Flow efficiency: ratio of value-adding time to total time. Lead time: time to deliver value from concept to customer. 81. Process mining: analyzing data to identify process bottlenecks and improvement opportunities. 82. Value stream optimization: continuously improving the flow of work to deliver value faster. 83. Scaled Agile framework: framework for large organizations to implement agile principles. 84. Large-scale Scrum: framework for scaling Scrum with fewer artifacts and ceremonies. 85. Portfolio management: selecting and prioritizing projects based on strategic objectives. 86. Release train: group of teams working together to deliver a specific product or service. 87. Program increment: fixed length planning and delivery cycle in SAFe. 88. Inspect and adapt: continuous cycle reviewing progress and making adjustments. 89. Lean thinking: eliminating waste and maximizing efficiency. 90. Kanban board: visual tool for managing work in progress. 91. User story mapping: organizing user stories into a logical hierarchy. 92. Acceptance criteria: specific conditions that define done for a user story. 93. Test-driven development: writing tests before writing code. 94. Pair programming: two developers working together on one task. 95. Continuous integration: frequent merging and testing of code from different developers. 96. Continuous delivery: automated deployment of new features to production. 97. Infrastructure as code: managing infrastructure using code. 98. Continuous monitoring: tracking the health and performance of applications and infrastructure. 99. Observability: ability to understand the state and behavior of a system. 100. GitOps: managing infrastructure and applications using Git. General. Agile: adaptive approach to project management. Iteration: short, timebox development cycle. Backlog: prioritized list of work items. Sprint: fixed length iteration. Sprint planning: meeting to define sprint goals. Daily stand-up: brief team meeting to discuss progress. Sprint review: demo of completed work to stakeholders. Sprint retrospective: meeting to reflect on and improve process. Product owner: represent stakeholders' interests. Scrum Master: facilitates agile ceremonies and processes. Development. User story. Description of desired feature from user perspective. Acceptance criteria. Specific conditions to define done. Estimating. Predicting effort required for a task. Story points. Relative unit for estimating effort. Burn down chart. Tracks remaining work in a sprint. Technical debt. Accumulated workarounds and shortcuts. Refactoring. Improving code structure without changing functionality. Test-driven development. Writing tests before code. Continuous integration. Frequent code merging and testing. Continuous delivery. Automated deployment of new features. Collaboration. Cross-functional team. Diverse team with different skills. Self-organization. Team manages its own work without external control. Collaboration tools. Software for communication and document sharing. Pair programming. Two developers work together on one task. Collocation. Seating team members physically close together. Open communication. Sharing information transparently and frequently. Feedback. Providing constructive criticism and suggestions. Empathy. Understanding and respecting others' perspectives. Psychological safety. Feeling comfortable speaking up without fear. Conflict resolution. Addressing disagreements constructively. Values and principles. Individuals and interactions over processes and tools. Working software over comprehensive documentation. Customer collaboration over contract negotiation. Responding to change over following a plan. Continuous improvement. Embrace change and adaptation. Value experimentation and learning. Focus on delivering value to customers. Promote collaboration and teamwork. Build a culture of trust and respect. Scaling. Scrum of scrums. Meeting for coordinating multiple scrum teams. Safe. Scaled agile framework for large organizations. Less. Large-scale scrum framework. Epic. Large user story requiring multiple sprints. Theme. Grouping of related epics and features. Portfolio. Collection of initiatives and projects. Value stream. Sequence of activities delivering value to customers. Dependencies. Relationships between work items. Release planning. Coordinating work across multiple teams. Kanban. Visual workflow management method. Other. MVP. Minimum viable product. Stakeholder. Person or group affected by a project. Burn rate. Rate at which project resources are consumed. Velocity. Rate at which team completes work. Impediment. Obstacle preventing progress. Retrospective. Looking back to learn and improve. Kanban board. Visual representation of work in progress. Planning poker. Estimating effort using relative units. User acceptance testing. Testing by real users. Automated testing. Running tests without manual intervention. Additional keywords. Definition of done. Invest criteria. Moscow method. Go method. Go method.